We have reached the top 5. These are the top 5 in the past 6 to 8 months, based on all the panels lists and all y'all votes. So let's reveal this number 5 artist. By the way, we haven't seen anybody from Tacoma yet, have we? Clemm Rishad.
Hands up, get your money, they funny as live, stand up. All your lives ran up.
I like that. I like that. I had him higher.
Clemm Rishad. Why?
Same thing. I mean, I think he puts out good music, song for song. I mean, his production is nuts, and the industry moves that he makes, touring, writing some of the biggest songs for some of the biggest artists in the game. I think he deserves to be higher, but I'm glad that he's even in the discussion at this point. DJ Ski mixtape and every song, I mean, it cracks. Dude is killing it. And for being from Tacoma, which you look at the list now, everybody's Seattle with this, except for XP.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty much Seattle-centric
And
list.
that was the biggest critique of last year's list. Why are all these Seattle artists? And the thing was, well, most of the panelists were from Seattle.
Right.
We got greater diversity this year, and we got the same result.
And not only that, but like I know a lot of people probably haven't been to a Clemm Rishad show that's sitting on this panel. But I saw him pack out Jazzbones, you know what I mean? And that's a 400 capacity venue in Tacoma, which obviously that had to be just South Sound centric. As of where, to me, that's more impressive than him selling out a show in Seattle.
It is so hard to go to Tacoma.
You can't do it. Tacoma,
A lot of sneaker shows in Tacoma.
can't, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna come to Seattle and see a Seattle show anyway. But for somebody to come down to a Tacoma show, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
So the fact that he can do that, I mean, I have, I'm happy.
Before I saw this list, I had never heard of Clemm Rishad. So I can't speak on his buzz. It sounds like he has a big buzz up here, on this side of town. You crossed that Columbia though. You crossed that Columbia right now. I got to Google it now.
Right.
So
his biggest moves have been out of the Northwest.
Right.
The writing and the music, and he had DJ Ski, like you mentioned. Pender had the DJ Ski as well. And I saw you had the video with Corrupt in it.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I'm not really hip to his body of work, but I know who he is and I know what he does. And for me personally, like that's enough to keep him on this list for sure. I mean, nobody's doing what he's doing on that angle. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
He's writing songs for big name artists. I mean, nobody on this list is doing that.
Yeah, arguably, he was a notable exception to last year.
Yeah, last year for sure. That's when Fly was really big, Nicki Minaj or whatever. But I think too, man. I mean, song for song and bar for bar, he's competing with anybody on the list too. Like it's not just the industry moves. It's like you can debate XP's, as an MC. Like Clem is technically he is a nasty MC, and he's got bars. So that's I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've been following him for a long time. I don't remember when I first started posting him, but I've just been posting him for like the last year or so. Leading up to the tape, I remember they sent me it earlier. I listened to it, I liked it a lot. And then I saw, I started seeing him pop up on other sites like XXL Premiere and video.
Right.
And I'm like, that's big. We don't see, even though they have that Seattle list that they did, you don't see a lot of Seattle artists on there all the time.
Right.
I'm familiar with Clemm Rishad for many years. It has to be more than 5 years. And I started hearing about him. And it seems like he's one of the artists who couldn't wait for the region. Now, why I say that is because there were corporations and businesses who were wanting to sponsor him and push him. I remember he did a show out in Ellensburg and was doing shows like a little college route. Then Omari Salisbury was behind him, helping the campaign to manage some of his business at one point. And then he just, I hadn't heard from him. And the next thing I hear is he's writing award-winning songs and between time.
Yes.
And so then I get to see him on stage and perform and Corrupt, who's a friend of our family. Get to have a candid conversation with Corrupt about Clemm Rishad. And it wasn't no Hollywood talk or anything. But he said, I believe in this guy. And I'm glad to be here. Nothing on like give me my money and I'm leaving. Corrupt came to the Jazzbones in Tacoma and supported his show. He like basically did a few tracks that we need to hear from Corrupt, but he was like, this is Clemm's show, and people stayed for Clemm's show and responded to
That
Clemm's
says
show.
a lot.
It said a lot to me.
Yeah.
I respected, I had a whole new respect for him after that. So
I do too. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you get a co-sign for Corrupt, like arguably one of the best lyricists of all time. That's strong.
Sounds like we're all in agreement. Clem number 5.
Sorry, Saul, you're not moving up.
All right,
You're
Clem number
sticking.
5.